And so we get to another. Okay, so we get to another very loud music here. We can either pick the fictional campaign branch, which will lead to Egypt, Levant, and so later, or we can do a more historical branch where we will fight some retreat actions. I'm not sure what you think is the most interesting, but I am going for Egypt because the Pyro scenario is actually pretty cool. So I'll try to get the briefing this time. Sorry for forgetting it. And we will. It's a big scenario. We will start here, crush the defense at Al Alamein, sweep through Alexandria, wipe out some enemies here, and then you have big ass Cairo here. And we get some tips from the general staff. We have a fleet, auxiliary units. The enemy will also have a fleet. He says danger, danger. And we must take these two on the Suez Canal. Because now the challenge is there are bound to be allied forces that will need to be defeated. But we have this convenient crossing of the delta here, where we'll get across and we will encircle the city. But look, there are lots of supply hexes in Cairo, so we cannot simply encircle the entire city and starve it out. That won't work. And we also see they have some pretty good defenses here. This is unlike anything we have encountered thus far. And we have to cross the desert here. So if we cross north here, we will have to cross in force. The other alternative is, of course, slowly forcing your way through the city, but it will be difficult. And last but not least, because of the turn limit, it could be very, very stressful. Say hello to Marcus Bauer, our new lethal attack hero. So, lethal attack converts half of your suppression into kills, so he belongs on either a strategic bomber or a bigger artillery piece. They do 20-80 suppression, so I guess half of 80 is 40, so 20 plus 40 is 60, so now you do 60 lethal 40 suppression. That's pretty good. It's not game breaking, but it's pretty good. You can use it to dislodge things. So what do we do now? I must try something here to see if it works. I think it would maybe be an idea for the final release to make sure. Okay, so if I unassign this one, we should go up to 78. Yes, okay. Now it will go down to 66. Double attack, lethal attack. I will bring it back up to 15, that's all I can get. And I need to add back 0 slots, so that should be the best I can get. Okay. There's probably a hotkey for moving stuff from the reserve, but I'm not so good with hotkeys. So, okay, yes, that looks like something. Now we have, now I have a Uber thingy. But let's see if there are some new interesting units up for sale. Let's just nothing for infantry. Panzer 3N, is that really good? I could downgrade some of my force. Oh, it's the, okay. It has the short 75 and 6 close defense instead of 0. That seems very high for a tank. It's just a tank with a... It's an obsolete tank with an obsolete gun. Okay. No new Stugs, so nothing there, nothing there. Fighters. Okay, so not a lot of new stuff. Let's bring them back up to speed. Now, this will be an issue, of course, because if we roll like this, like we did last time, I don't think that will end very well. I think we are tank heavy, but not really tank heavy. Did that make any sense? No. I guess it didn't. I mean, 4 infantry, will that be enough to clear out this mess? Doesn't feel like it. So I'm going to have to make some changes here. So he gets to be no retaliation, so all he has is anti-tank support, and I'm fine with that. Now we need to bring him up to strength. And that costs me a whole lot. So this one goes into storage. Now I have 6. These cost slots, so no. I'm liking this better. 2 engineers, 1 door kicker, and 3 extra infantry. We have a good core here. It's only 4 tanks, but we have this tough recon and these excellent Stugs. We have good artillery support, good long range artillery, good air cover. I could have maybe that's too much air cover for this scenario. Okay. Still a small air force. And now it dawns on me that I would like to bring out my strategic bomber. This is painful. We can go back. Trees. That's just sad. Okay, sorry, little guy. Okay, there we are. 20 rounds and a lot of stuff to do. This is now completely out of ammunition. That's okay. Some more tanks. Ouch. Okay, you're ready. Let's keep these guys busy. little attack on a 15 strength, 21 centimeter. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good morning, and we're back in Egypt. Sorry if I wasn't too talkative last night. I probably shouldn't have started playing. I felt a little bit unfocused, so... But okay, we are where we are, and it's turn 7, almost done with turn 7, I guess. You can see that the Italian Navy has mostly sunk the British. They have one, I guess this is a battleship class. I should say which class, but it's a big ship. But I have all my fleet here, so I will sink it next turn, I think. There is a motor torpedo boat here that seems very reluctant to leave port. I'm not sure why, but okay, I will sink it later. And this port is largely irrelevant now. I've reduced it to strength 4, so it can't really hurt anything. I could, I don't know, bomb it, or I can bomb that ball. There's an airfield here, which I didn't grab. This scenario has been very bad. I have typically rebased and then captured a new airfield the same round. Here I could probably just rush forward and secure that airfield. It is in clear open terrain, it's not closed terrain, so I can protect it well enough, I suppose. Okay, I have some enemy planes here. I can't reach them with this gun. This gun has already fired or what? No. So it could move forward and have a good shot at one of these guys. So this tank here is a little bit damaged. And I also need to have an artillery piece go across. Start by having a look at things. Okay, so there we have a Grant. It's probably a fairly good tank. Absolutely. So start by moving these guys forward. Artillery piece. And I will take this one out. Was that a mistake? Yeah, maybe it was. But now there. And I will move this one to set up protection here. My Pioneer has nothing to do here. I think maybe I will need... Okay, so this is a fort, so I will need a Pioneer to clear it. And here I have a anti-air artillery, a big one. 3.7 inches, that's like a 90mm or something. Whatever. So I can't attack here, but I can at least take the airfield. And I will have to move this one forward. And I think I will back it up with this gun. Air defense envelope. Set up the big gun. So of course my stupid infantry is over here. I think I'll send this guy across after all. This has moved, this has repaired. It's no rush. Okay, that's no experience, so that was probably rather wasted. I don't want this one to rebase just yet because crazy English people will come and attack it. So can it strike something? It could. I will go have a look. What is this? Anti-tank unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I will start by softening up some of it, or at least force him to use prestige to repair. Nothing here. The sub will be useful next round if he repairs. Could always send some of this. No, not that one. Oh wait, he has to repair anyway. Ships have this special ability to shoot at full strength until dead. So that's very different from a little suppression. Oh, it was out of anti-air range. I have to be more careful. That really hurts. Big question there is, do I have enough time to actually clear this huge city, clear out whatever is in the desert, and take these 2 hexes? I feel like maybe I have moved a little bit too slowly. So this is a beta, so placeholder sounds. Just do this with my now. Okay, also weekend it didn't fire much back. So it should now. Oh wait, that's a naval fort. It could cause problems. You can capture ports with ships now. So I will do that. Stop by cleaning up my aircraft mess. This I think will be the last time I have problems with weak air cover. So now I must plan. My units over here aren't super strong. The Stuka can probably not reach all the way, no? Oh, it's sitting on top of my airfield. Wow. Right, I could. No, I can't undo it. I could rebase here. But okay. So I have rebased. And now, of course, it has some protection, but we will see if we can't get across anyway. It's beautiful, yes. Power of perimeter control. I think it's absolutely amazing. And then we do this. And can my stork maybe reach all the way here? No, unfortunately not. So I will rebase this. And rebase this, but I can still. Okay, so we should strike it. Now, this one is sitting on the river, but he has plenty of suppression. He is encircled, and it will go into anti-tank mode with the backing of this artillery if it is attacked. So I don't think it will be a problem. So that clears the action up top there. But now we must think about reinforcements. I have this weakened tank here, and I think I will need to send more reinforcements. Now my over powerful gun will fire. No, that wasn't the idea at all. This was the idea. An overrun, so I can re-establish a defensive position. I will use this mostly to protect this quarter here. And now I will replace because it has been weakened. My artillery has fired a lot. Test range, okay. Range 1, 2, 3, okay. So it's safe there. Because I want this guy here. I can okay, it's pretty good up, better than I expected. Oh, this guy hasn't even attacked yet, okay. We'll just do this then. It's not super good odds. Now my super powerful 25 cannot retaliate infantry is coming to town, and I think that will be a real game breaker. Plus the lethal double attack artillery. So I hear they have included an option where you can actually turn off heroes altogether. And that was in the version with the Field Marshal beta preview, the 2-day thing. So that could be really interesting because heroes are very, very powerful, so I think some players may want not to play with them because they can so fundamentally alter the game. For other players, this will be part of the fun. So by adding an advanced option there, you can also turn on and off these medals. You can see this guy has 2 medals now. Anti-tank veteran and unstoppable offensive. So they do a little bit. I mean, it's always nice to be able to overrun into close terrain if there's a 1-2 strength unit there. But you can turn that off also and just play with the basic units. So I think that's it for this round. There's definitely more talkative today. Here I come, and my fantastic anti-tank gun. You should never leave home without at least a Stug. Okay, this guy has now soft artillery support, so I kind of that's a little bit of damage, and we have to accept that. This is weird because I can't. Oh, it's beta 8. Forget it. I know why. It's nothing to be concerned about. It's just testing a new rule. You cannot shoot where you cannot move. For some reasons. I forget to take this flag, but I have a like 1 million prestige extra anyway. So now we are back here to where the real action is happening, and I'm pretty sure there will be more. I'm pretty sure I need this artillery down here more than I need it up here. I don't think this soft artillery will be much use in the desert. Let's have a look. Yes, he's there. All right. We'll overrun this guy. And now it is time for a quick pit stop here. Okay, so that wasn't quite enough to take him out. I'm going to guard this one and have a look. Yes, there is more armor hidden in the desert. It's time to rebase this guy also. And now I have only this fighter left. Overrun this guy. So he surrenders. This fellow moves forward. They go down rather quickly now. It says higher, better close defense. So these three infantry will have some real backup. Still covers everything. But now I'm thinking my flank is a little bit exposed, so I will just do this. And all these units will protect each other. It is tempting to go rushing down here to see what I can find. This tank is protecting the flank here. I can move this one all the way down here. And then it can come in again. I'm not sure. Well, I can just as well. Let's go stand in the mountains. Something like that. Not altogether sure about that move. Doesn't look that fantastic, but okay. I think that's it for turn 9. We're up to this bit. It doesn't actually want to attack because hard defense support, anti-tank support, it would not go well. So these AI units are probably busy. Oh, they can't see me. I forgot. I only have 2 spotting, so it was not the threat I thought it might be. Okay, so the Stuka goes to say hello here. And I don't think it needs escorting, but whenever I think it doesn't need escorting, things go wrong. Here you can see stuff happening. There. And now we can free up this tank. This one I don't think they want to attack too much. Just to reinforce it. This probably has 3 range. Yes, so I'm not sure I want to put my big gun there. Or maybe I do, we'll see. That's why not. Maybe they will be tempted to... Wait, they didn't shoot yet. No rush there. And let's go have a look in this desert. Ah ha ha ha. Okay. So there is more than one pocket of resistance, so taking Cairo isn't going to be that easy. We have to clean out this group, this group, this group, take these 2 victory access, and take the city. Exciting. So we'll start by doing this. Overrun. This will protect them. It surrenders, okay, yeah. Yes, because I used my hero with the shock tactics, yeah. Completely forgot about that one. So this has anti-tank support, so they are relatively well protected. I would like to repair this guy a little, but it won't happen this round. Instead we will go, I think, there. This is a good blocking position. They will do something more offensive later on. This is not a good attack. This is also, it's not bad, but what's the point? It's better to wait. I could go 1-2, so I can move this artillery down here. Did I move these ships? No. You can also see that ships are repairing at... Oh, there's a British carrier. Submarines will be able to switch modes between surface and submerged. Ships will only repair in port. Things will change a bit in the naval department, make it more interesting. So right now that isn't fully implemented. So I would say that whenever you see something that seems not so clever or not finished, that's probably the case. It's not so clever, it's not so finished. And in the next beta it will be better because the first beta I played was very different from this one, and things out. Sorry guys, I completely forgot about this little strategic bomber. It's so easy to do because I almost never zoom out. So you can zoom out like this and zoom in using the scroll wheel. You can use this map. It's also very handy, and you can switch strategic mode. Then you can zoom in and out on the strategic map, but you have to click it again to return to the normal view. As you probably have noticed, this is my favorite view of playing, and I move my mouse pointer a lot, and I like to do this and click on units and so forth. Yeah, that should be it. Here we go. But of course, his ability to damage the 14 strength Panzer 4 is very limited. Something happens here, but not much. There really isn't much the AI can do, as long as you play a little cagey. So let's see if we can clear up things up here. How much damage is that? 5. So this little friend here, how much damage can I do? I can do a little bit of damage. It doesn't look like I really need this guy, but okay. Might as well. Protect everyone, just in case. You now see why I'm sending my fleet around. No. Shoot first, then he keeps wasting. Prestige repairing, but that's okay. I'm not moving it. Well, I am, but okay. There's another torpedo boat that doesn't look like it wants to leave port. No, that part is settled. These can come rushing up, I guess, at any time, but they won't reach my lines here until I have taken this fort and turned about to face them. So next step is clearing out these guys and finishing securing the left bank. So this is an anti-air. Yes, okay, so that's why it's causing trouble. So let's kill that one first. Now it should not be a problem anymore. Overrun, move, overrun, hurt badly, overrun, and surrender because of the shock tactics trait. So you can see it is rather good on the BF-110. It's the best I've found. So if I had a bridge engineer, I could set up a crossing here, because Master of Blitzkrieg, unlike in earlier betas, does not allow you to cross major rivers. I would like to say that thanks to me, they removed that because it was just a little bit overpowered. But that's why you involve beta testers, because they can help you with these things. Okay, so now let's clear this guy out of the area. And now I will... Oh, there is some sort of air defenser. That guy, yes. So this is looks precarious, but it is a river, so he's well protected. So I will also back him up with this my anti-tank, and I think a 17 strength can handle itself there. So that looks pretty good. This can always repair. I'm not sure. Do I have anything? No. They have anti-air and whatnot, so there's no point. I think it's looking... This fort has 4 spotting, in case you wonder why he can see me and shoot at me. Oh, I can see him and shoot at him. I guess that's good for my experience. Oh, this is bad. And now I can capture. That takes care of his air force. Can't dislodge him there, so backing him with the artillery piece, a little bit of air cover. And now of course I can move across the river here. That's an anti-tank unit, so right. Better. Oh, even more ships. Oh my god. This is somewhat dangerous, but also they can get to me with only a limited amount of units, and this one can also retreat if it has to. So you see I took quite a beating, but it was nothing fatal. So now the planes will be really helpful. This one seemed a hard nut to crack, so I'm gonna start by hitting it. This one also. Okay, there's a good start. And we'll just go back to this defensive position. And there we have linked up. This is desert. So now they are encircled because they have no supply zones left. This unit is really not a good shape, so it will actually retreat. And it will instead be backed up by this anti-tank unit. Should be much better. This guy would move forward. I think my heroes here are doing a lot of hard work. Doing a lot of the hard work. No, it has very little fuel, look. I have been driving it too hard. Is that it? More ships, maybe? Yay, we're sailing the Suez Canal. Good. This one can enter the port. Can it enter this other port? Very strange. Sometimes I don't fully grasp all the mechanics. I think I have it pretty well under control. This is, of course, if we zoom in, we can easily see. Maybe I should do this more often because the graphics look so good. So you can really appreciate the tanks. You can see the stud, you can see the English. This is an anti-tank, opened up the anti-tank. You can see the Stuart, the Crusader, our Panzer 4, the Grenadiers. Okay, so they do it again. There are 2 ships there. But now there is nothing more the AI can do. He has lost this battle. What's is this the anti? Okay, so that's an anti-air unit. Of course. I can't so easily bomb them. These are fun times. Well, there's Stuka. It will go here anyway. Ships tend to want to shoot other ships. So I could end the scenario immediately if I wanted to. There's there. Okay, that was Egypt. It was fun.